Gentlemen, welcome. Now, there's a bit of housekeeping that's got to be done. I'm doing a bit of clear out of the van and stuff in preparation for the new van that I'm getting. And this is just a little selection of fuses and breakers and stuff which I've had on the van, and I kept them as spares, which I was going to keep just in case I go to a call out one night, or just jobs where you might need you never know what you're going to come up against. So, but as it happens, I'm just getting rid of these because I just don't use them. So this is the gargantuous display. Now we have this. I'm giving these away because I'm giving these away because I don't use them. So the best thing you can do is if you just leave a comment below or send me, I don't know, send me an email, a text. I don't really know how this shit works, but basically just leave a comment below or something, and I'll get back to you, or you get back to me. Send me a tenner just to cover the postage, and they're all yours. All right, but I'll start at the bottom. These were various array of main switches, CED, which is actually Toolstation's own brand from memory, Wilex. These ones came from, not Contactum, I can't remember. They came from a company called Denman's, which is sort of a southwest-based wholesaler, but they do have branches up in Oxford and Kings Lynn now, I believe, but that was their own brand. And then we've got Magnus, which is basically a copy of the CED breakers here, because they're exactly the same. They've just got different names on them, but essentially they're an identical breaker. So I've got those and some British General ones, Proteus, some Series E ones, and a couple of MKs on the end. There is actually a 10 amp Hager there. So yeah, there's a selection there, but if you want them, leave something in the comments and just send me a tenner to cover postage, and they're all yours because I literally don't need them. Also, on the 2nd and 3rd, which is next Thursday and Friday, the Elex Trade Show are down at Sandown Park, I think it's called, in Esher, down in Surrey. I'll be there on the Thursday, and the doors open at 10 o'clock, so I'm going to be there. I'll be there probably between 10 and 11, so if you see me down there, flag me down, and if there's a coffee stand nearby, I'll buy you a cup of coffee. Otherwise, that's it. Thank you very much, and enjoy the film. See you later. Good morning, everybody. Now, I've been doing a bit of research. Now, today, I'm working in the borough of Kensington and Chelsea. Now, to work here all day, it costs me about 48 quid, roughly. That's roughly what it costs. So that's assuming that I'm parked in just a pay and display bay, right? Now I've come up with a cunning plan. I've come up with a scheme that I think might work. So I've been looking on the Kensington and Chelsea website, okay? Because it occurred to me, I thought I'm paying 48 quid, right? More or less, it's actually 47.60 or something, but I'm paying nearly 50 quid to park here all day. And you've got to move your van every 2 hours, okay? So once you park in the bay, you can only stay here for 2 hours. You can't extend your parking because they'll give you a ticket for extending your parking, so you don't win. However, what I've just worked out is I've just been looking on the Kensington and Chelsea website, right? And they've got two tariffs for parking offences, right? So they've got the higher tariff and the lower tariff. And I'm just reading an extract from their website, and it says, the higher penalty tariff is reserved for only the most serious parking offences. These include parking in a permit bay without a permit. Really? That just sounds like a load of bullshit to me, but okay. And then the lower tariff, this is the interesting one, is if you park in a pay and display bay without displaying a ticket. So basically, the charge is only 40 quid. Now, it costs me £47, I think it is, to park here all day. And that's, I've got to move my van every 2 hours. So theoretically, if I leave my van here and get a parking ticket from the traffic warden, it'll be cheaper. That's basically what it says. That's what it says here. If you park in a pay and display bay, but you don't display a ticket, you'll get a £40 parking ticket. So I'm going to put this to the test today. I'm not going to buy a parking ticket. I'm going to wait until the traffic warden issues me a penalty charge notice. And theoretically, if my math is correct, if I've done the math, it should be cheaper than getting a parking ticket, legitimately, like. So I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to go to work. I'm going to leave the van here. I mean, sod's law, I'm going to come back and they'll have towed my van away. But we're hoping that's not going to happen. So yeah, we'll touch base later on, and I'll let you know whether my theory is true, essentially. So yeah, I'm going to eat my sausage and egg muffin from Leon, and yeah, we'll touch base later. Okay, it's now 5 o'clock. I am loading up my tools, and lo and behold, I have a parking ticket. So the big question is, let me just chuck this in here. That'll fucking do. Right, just as I suspected. So, how much is it? Now, here is our ticket. So, 50% discount if paid within 14 days. That's positively a bargain. So, okay. Right, let's have a look at this bad boy. Now, there you go. A reduced charge of £40. If it's, yeah, so basically if you pay it within 2 weeks, it's 40 quid. Cool. So, there you go. So, the Thomas Nagy top tip. If you're working in the borough of Kensington and Chelsea, it's basically more convenient to get a parking ticket than it is to legitimately pay for on-street parking. And it keeps traffic wardens in a full-time job as well. So actually, by getting a parking ticket, I'm providing a service to the community, you know? So everybody wins, basically. Well, it works out, it's basically it's exactly the same price. So just do that, and then you don't have to move your van every 2 hours. So, yeah.